Alright, hello and welcome. This is going to be something that I want to try to do more for the games that maybe aren't as big as, like the Age of Calamities, the Cyberpunk 2077s, the not as big games, but I still want to highlight in some capacity. And I want to start with Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered for the Nintendo Switch. Now, this also came out on the PS4 and the Xbox One. um, but I wanted to highlight this because it's actually good. It's actually good. So often from EA, like this game came out for the right price and then all of a sudden it went on a Black Friday sale, so that was awesome. But it's good. It's a solid 30 frames per second, just like the base PS4 and Xbox One. It looks good in both handheld and in docked, which we're going to see here. And one of my favorite aspects is the online multiplayer is cross-play. And it gets you right into an online match super quick. And I was playing with PC players, and it looked like Xbox. There's like little icons that look like an Xbox. I wasn't sure. Anyway, so let's just jump right into career mode here. I've played quite a bit of this already. I started a new profile just because I wanted to. And so you load up into this map here, and then there are the races where you can you are evading the police or racing against other people, or maybe just a time trial of some sort. And then there are the ones where you are the police, and actually these are kind of fun. Just taking people out is super fun. It's like a weird mix between arcade and simulation as far as the controls go, but I want to get into it because number one, the audio is really good in this game. Like the soundtrack's okay, but the audio itself is really good, and the visuals for the Switch are surprisingly good. Like I didn't expect this, and it kind of blew me away. So one gripe that I did have, just like right out of the gate, is that there's the audio. It was just so loud. Um, it was like blaring. Like I'm talking like I had to turn my volume down on my TV, and I've even turned things down like halfway in the settings. Now you can turn them down, so that's nice, but it's like even then it's like, man, nothing's coming through. It's just got to be like loud and in your face. Now that being said, the soundtrack is okay. The audio itself is really good, as you can see. And it's very nice. And then also the visuals are just they're very surprising. So like as you can see here, you can see things like the reflections of the mountains and the trees off of the water on the road. And that's something that I would expect from the PS4 and Xbox One, not from the Switch version. Like I feel like I thought they would have cut that way back. But no, it's here. It looks really good. Now, obviously, the other versions are going to look crisper, sure. The resolution probably going to be crisper, sure. That's fine. Whatever. But playing this in handheld mode is just as great as playing this, docked on a TV. So as you can see here, right trigger is to accelerate, left trigger is the brake, Y is your handbrake, B you can turn on and off your lights, and then A is your boost, your nitrous, and you build up nitrous by driving on the wrong side of the road, near misses, drifting, and all sorts of things like that. You can, you build it up slowly. And I'm currently covering it up right now. But this game, it's like, so the controls are kind of simulation-like, where like weather does affect you, cars do handle differently, and things like that. But it's very arcadey. Everything is very self-contained. It's not like a game like Burnout Paradise or Forza Horizon 4 where it's just like a giant open world and you find races. You have that open world, that overworld map that we looked at earlier, and you choose a race, you do said race, and then you move on to the next one, and you could either choose a cop or you could choose to be the most wanted, the wanted. And both are equally fun for their own reasons, and there are different some of them are like time trials like this, some are races, some you have to take down multiple opponents, some just one, sometimes you got to get from point A to point B without scratching your nice cop car. But it's all very fun. It's all works extremely well, very responsive, looks very good, sounds very good, and it's just a good time. It's a very good time. Now we're going to go over to, let's go to a different area, and I don't know, let's do, is there one that I haven't done yet over here? do look after it. Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. So let's do this one. No, not rapid response. So there are different types. So like this one's an interceptor, so I'm going to take down a car. There are other ones where you have to get from point A to point B without scratching your cop car. This might have been actually the very first. I think this might have been the very first cop car race that you do, and you are given different. So as the most wanted, as the wanted, you have different equipment that you can see right over there, and then as the cops, you have things like spike strip, roadblock, helicopter, EMP, and those are available on certain races, certain missions that you do. So yeah, so the load times are not bad in this for sure, but they're I guess I'm just getting pampered with the SSDs and stuff. Anyway, so you can either watch these cool little intros or you can skip them like this, and it's a nice little transition. And so like with this one, yeah, this was definitely the first. So like with these, you just kind of come up here, and that one's, you can already see that he's already losing that. And so you can get behind people and drift. And then I'm going to use this here. Come on now. And I'm going to try to take you out, jerk. Boosh. Take myself out. Goodness. Where are you going? Where are you going? That's right. Boosh. Gotcha. So, one other thing, too, that just hit me because of this. The HD Rumble is actually used pretty decently in this. It's not the best I've seen, but it's used pretty well. Again, EA, what the heck? You actually did a good port here. I guess Criterion or whoever did this port. But anyway, this is a really good time. The online works extremely well. Like, having crossplay and being able to play with others is fantastic. It gets you right into a match super quick, and I played a few rounds already, and it's like not a big deal at all. It works like how I'd want it to. The actual game itself, there's plenty of races here, and lots of cars to unlock. It's super fun. It's an arcade racer. I haven't played Need for Speed in a while, so this is kind of nice. And it's a good port. I can actually recommend this one. So good job with this port, whoever did that. I don't know if it was EA, Criterion, or some other group. Good port. Actually do recommend it, especially if you can snag this on a deal. The current price, I would say, is okay for it. Maybe a little bit high, but it's okay. But if you can find it on a sale, this is good. This is a good one to get. It's really good, and it looks good and plays well on the Switch. So there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with me, and hopefully I didn't bore you too much. And hopefully, you've seen this and you go, you know what, I'm actually interested in that. Maybe I'm going to play, and then we can play online, right? So either way, I appreciate you watching, taking the time, watching to the end of the video. Let me know in the comments if you've owned this game already, if you play it on other platforms, what you think of it, and, anything like that. So appreciate you. Take it easy. I'll catch you later. Bye.